let's talk about how to ethically pay for reviews. Now, this is something that I came up with this. I was really excited I came up with this about 2 months ago. Maybe it's 3 months ago now. I don't know how long ago it was, but I was really excited when I finally figured this out. And it was the type of thing where I was kind of like, I don't know why I haven't thought of this. I don't know why I didn't think of this 6 years ago, because, it's one of those things where it's been staring me in the face the entire time. So a lot of times, what you have to remember is that there's a what's in it for me mentality always. Clients always have a what's in it for me mentality. And there's a TED Talk out there. I don't remember who gave it. I think it was Simon Sinek. And the gist of the TED Talk is that you should never tell people your goals. And so for example, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to quit smoking, if you're trying to do any of that stuff, you should not tell people your goals. And the reason why is because physiologically, there is basically telling somebody that I'm going to lose 50 pounds will trigger the same endorphins in your head as if you were to have actually achieved that goal. So you're much less likely to achieve it if you tell somebody your goal. So what I'm thinking about with this is that I started thinking about this a couple of years ago, and I was like, when you ask somebody to leave you a review and there's nothing in it for them, the only thing that's in it for them is the satisfaction and the good feeling that they helped you out. That's truly what it is. There's nothing else for it. When you say, hey, client, I just got you a bajillion-dollar settlement. Would you mind going on Google and leaving me a 5-star review? Or not even saying that, just would you mind leaving me a review on Google? And, that way other people can know what it's like to work with us. They're going to say, yes, I will absolutely leave you that review. And the problem is that now by saying I will absolutely leave you that review, that endorphin is firing like crazy in their brain. And they are now getting the satisfaction of leaving your review without actually leaving your review. Then they're going to go home and they're not going to do anything. And, life's going to get in the way. The kids are going to get in the way, or the kids are going to drive them crazy. Work's going to come calling. All that type of stuff's going to happen. And they're not going to leave you a review because there's nothing in it for them. So you have to remember that everybody has a what's in it for me mentality. And that's why gift cards work so well. That's why you say, hey, look, you leave me a review, I'm going to give you a $25 Outback Steakhouse gift card, because there is not much people will not do for a bloomin' onion. The problem is that you can get, ethically in trouble for that. And we've had clients that have had very, very good success giving out Starbucks gift cards. We had a law firm get 45 reviews in one weekend just because they gave out some Starbucks gift cards. And the problem is your competitors will give out gift cards. Even if you don't want to do it, your competitors will do it. So I've been struggling with this for a long time. How do we incentivize clients? And what I've realized is that you don't incentivize clients. There is no incentive that you can give clients. Instead, what you should do is you should incentivize your staff. You should incentivize your staff to get reviews, because if you incentivize your staff, then you will actually get the reviews. Now, there's one specific person that you're going to want to incentivize the most, and that's going to be your receptionist, the person that's at the front of your law firm that is with them in the waiting room, that checks them in, checks them out, all that type of stuff. And what I would recommend is paying your receptionist a bonus of $20 to $100, whatever you're comfortable with, per review generated. And I would absolutely recommend making it worth their while to get as many reviews as possible. Now, the receptionist is going to know if they're having a good time or a bad time. So if it's a client that's pissed off, obviously say, look, don't ask clients that are mad to leave reviews, because if we get a negative, review, I'm going to dock you $100. Maybe don't do that. But, obviously they're going to have kind of their pulse on what's going on in the law firm. At least I would think they would. So if you incentivize your receptionist, and when they're sitting there, when they come in, and you basically give the receptionist a reason to ask them for a review and to actually stick with it, then you will get reviews, just because, like you said, the big problem, no one is asking for reviews, and this will ensure that they are asking for reviews. At $100 per review, they could probably essentially double their salary if they get so many reviews for you. And, that sounds like a lot of money, but the reality is that these reviews are 100% worth this money. We have, like I said, we have clients that one client, they spent one weekend, they got 45 reviews. They used Starbucks gift cards. Yeah, it's not maybe ethical, but that's what they did. And that was like 5 or 6 years ago. They still absolutely crush it just because of the fact that they have so many reviews. None of their competitors have stepped up and gotten reviews. And, you know, they still tell me to this day, yeah, we get so many calls, and everybody mentions how many reviews we had. So, you know, I mean, and they're a personal injury firm. They do medical malpractice. Trust me, if they paid $1,000 per review, it was still been an amazing ROI for them. So absolutely pay your receptionist a bonus for every review generated, and it will absolutely make a big difference for you. Now, here's something important. Do not give out Wi-Fi passwords to clients. This is why. Because you can ask for reviews while they're in the office. As long as they are not on your office Wi-Fi, they can leave you a review and it will not get flagged as spam. If they're on your Wi-Fi and you've got a bunch of different people leaving reviews while logged into your Wi-Fi, all with the same IP address, then Google's going to see something's weird happening, and they're likely going to flag a lot of those reviews. So rather than telling the clients to log off of Wi-Fi, just don't give out the password. That's the easiest way to do it. I mean, I don't know how many law firms give out their Wi-Fi password, but you probably shouldn't anyway. But just don't give any Wi-Fi password, and then they can do it on their phone. As long as they're on, you know, as long as there's nothing weird like a Starbucks hotspot or something that they can pick up. Also, if they are, then you probably have to ask them to turn off their Wi-Fi. But you can ask for reviews while they're in the office, and you can even pre-print the questions that I listed before and even give it to them before they leave the office. And what's cool about that is that now they're sitting there and probably waiting for you for a couple minutes. You can give them the thing; they can fill out the review while you're sitting there, and you're getting you're incentivizing someone, and you're not going to get in trouble for that.